said last week, they ought to be called the hot potato committee, because they've got issues that really are getting the juices flowing. Should we regionalize the school district? Should we save money by eliminating the central office? Sorry, Pam. But, do we really need, 4 or 5 superintendents and 4 or 5 business managers and 4 or 5 of everything that you find in a central office in the small communities of the lower valley? We're asking that question. Should we regionalize? Secondly, should we look to tuition our high school students out? Nobody wants to talk about this either, because there's a lot of pride and identity. But if we could get a better deal by buying seats in other communities, would that be a savings for the taxpayer and a benefit for our kids? That's a question. But it's a question the group is looking into. Should we reorganize the elementary schools? Would we save some money if all the kindergartners, first and second graders were in one school, and all the 3s and the 4s and the 5s were in another school? Would there be enough of a savings there and other benefits to warrant that? Or are there other things we could do that would save money while preserving quality? I think the school board and the committee and the staff that's working on this deserve a lot of credit, because in some communities these questions would be too hot to handle and we wouldn't want to talk about them. But as I'm fond of saying, the only thing worse than bad news is bad news we don't talk about. So we put these ideas on the table. The Strategic Planning Committee is set to recommend a package of steps to the school board in May. The board will then vote to adopt a plan or not, or they may take the recommended plan and change it sometime in June. So this is not a done deal. It's a work in progress, and it's one that I commend to your attention, because this is where some ideas I hope will come that can help us leverage ourselves into a better situation, both educationally and financially, over the next 5 years.